Magical plans.
Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a full in-depth flip through of my Grimoire and where it's at currently. I get a ton of questions about this book and what I put on my pages, and I'm going to do my best to answer them all in this video. So yeah, let's just get started. This book is created by an artist. Her name is Kokarina, and I will leave a link to her website in the description down below if you guys want to go check her out. She's active on Instagram. She's on TikTok, but she's not very active over there, but you can most definitely find her on Instagram and check out her website and all that stuff. This is her Regal Grimoire, I believe. It looks like this. That's the spine. I absolutely love the spine. And then there's the back. The back did have the same design as the front, but as you can see, getting like shuffled around my desk and my workstation table area, and just constant use for the past year, the design has started to kind of disappear. Full disclosure, I did not purchase this book. She actually sent me this version of the book. I purchased the other version, the much smaller, more affordable version of this that I use now as a sketchbook. Let's just open it up. Another thing to note is I do work on this like seasonally most of the time, but I'm behind, so I'm gonna have to play a little bit of catch up with some of my pages. Normally, I like it when it's like Cancer season. That's when I create my pages for Cancer, or when it's fixing to be Yule, that's when I create my pages for Yule type of thing. So you open it up, and then it has this beautiful, what would we call this? Lining interior. And then here is my cover page. Just says, I create what I speak, my last name, and then way down here is the date that I started this book. And you will notice some blank pages, but down here I have written like what they're supposed to be. This is supposed to be a Wheel of the Year illustration. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I have it fully sketched out, so that's something we're actually going to work on together, and you guys will get to see like behind the scenes on this channel. And then it starts into the Wheel of the Year. This is just supposed to let you know that, oh, this is gonna be about the Wheel of the Year now. And then we start with Samhain, and typically I like to draw some of the correspondence. I'm a very visual person, so I like to see a lot of the correspondence. And what I always write is I always do the title really big, most of the times in the center. I always break the pages down into like 4 chunks. I will do history, like I'll do like a really good deep dive of like the history, the meaning, how this is celebrated across like different countries and in different cultures. You know, I try to dig as deep as I can and find as much info as I can. And then I will also do a tarot card spread, just because I like to personally do tarot card spreads. And then I list out correspondence, so like foods, decorations, activities, crystals, herbs, flowers, animals, if there's any like traditional costumes, altar decorations, spell work, like as much as I can find. I love correspondence. And then I will do like a personal section, which just includes like if I have anything planned, like what I actually plan on doing for myself, or if I'm going to do anything like that. So I guess technically my book is like a mix of a grimoire and a book of shadows, because I do a personal section here. Grimoires are for like general knowledge, and books of shadows are more like for your personal workings type of thing. So I guess mine's kind of like a mix. And then we go into Yule. I love these pages. I love this deer. Again, lots of visuals of the correspondence. I do try to make them as unique as I can. I always try to include like their symbol, and lots of correspondence that has to do with the celebration. I love the little bunny rabbit. This was the most recent one I've done. I completed this back in May, I believe. I'm not the biggest fan of roses. I tend to think they look a little messy, but I think these also turned out really cool. I love these like columns right here. And I love the bees and like the gold touches here and there. This was actually the first one I ever created in this book when I got it. Like as soon as it got in the mail, I literally sat down and did this. I really like this circle tarot spread too. And then I think I'm missing this one. Yes, so I have that written down right here. Also, this is one of my favorites. I'm gonna say everything is my favorite because everything is my favorite. So, yes. The little fox. And then this one is definitely one of my favorites. This is the cover page into the astrology section. It's just kind of here to let you know that we're no longer talking about Wheel of the Year. We're going into like other stuff now. So when I actually created this, I didn't have like a fully detailed, like elaborate sketch or anything. So like once I got like all the key parts in here, I had no idea what to really do with this background. So I took my metallic watercolors and did all these tiny little details and the planet symbols and everything. And I love it so, so much. And then this is the place for Aries and Taurus. I have to get caught up on these. And then Gemini and Cancer. And then we start with, I started working with Leo first when I first got the book. It was close to Leo season. And then Virgo. For each one of the signs, I do the tarot card that is associated with it, the flower that's associated with it. I do its element, its constellation, and its glyph, and its ruling planet. And then I go into detail a little bit about it. And I do try to make each one of their frames unique. I'm not sure. I missed Capricorn, and then that was my downfall. Capricorn was my downfall. And then we have Aquarius and Pisces. I do need to go back and add these. Yeah. And then these are my more recent pages. They're like planetary pages. We go into each one of the planets and everything. And then we have the sun way over here. It folds in and out. And then this you can actually take and it moves, and you can line up the planets to their current locations or whatever. And I think it's so cool. And then of course, you know, I have each one broken down and all that info there. So as of right now, that is my book in its entirety. I only have 2 sections. The next section, I think I'm going to continue on with like astrology and stuff for just a little bit. I want to do pages for like each one of the planets and the sun. And then I think I want to break it down into like moons. I want to do a section about the moon and like the moons of the year, you know, full moons, new moons, all the different phases, and then go into like lunar eclipses, solar eclipses, blue moons, blood moons, like all that stuff in like its own section. So you'll get to see me start a whole new section on here, which I think is going to be really cool because I've been working on these 2 sections for almost a year, and this one is almost complete. I just need to add this and the cover page and it will be done. But that is my book. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any more comments or questions, feel free to let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, bye guys.